Hello everybody, DJ Fedora here for We Are Everywhere. And I'd like to say thank you for coming by and checking out our new channel. And to say thanks, we're going to kick things off with a series we're going to call Haunted Texas, where we visit some of North Texas's most famous local legends and haunts. And we'd like to invite you to join along, so please, come with us, won't you? Alright, ladies and gentlemen, Chris here, aka DJ Fedora, and as you know, we're not anonymous, but we are everywhere. And so today we are on our way back from Gainesville, Texas. Just north of Singer, Texas, is an old mansion, and it has literally sat there for almost 3 decades now. Started building this mansion in the late 80s. Never has been finished. This mansion has changed hands 5 or 6 times just in the time that I lived in Denton prior to us moving down to the Dallas-Fort Worth Metroplex. This thing has changed hands so many times, and as a result, every time they tried to start building this thing, it never did get finished. Work would start on it, ground would be made, things would be done to this house, bam, work would stop just out of nowhere. Everybody disappeared. Word is that this land was actually cursed land that was purchased. And as a result, anybody that tries to build a house on that land would never be able to do it. Here we are sitting almost 3 decades later with an empty mansion that has changed hands and ownership tons of times. Work start, work stop, work start, work stop. So I got my family with me today. Say hi, guys. And we're gonna go and stop by there and see just what is up with this mansion. And we are now coming up to where the mansion is. There it is, right there, just adjacent to this ballpark here. And we've got to get off the road up ahead and actually turn around, make a U-turn, go down the service road, make another U-turn to get to that park. That's Texas. So here we are in Sanger, and this is where the haunted mansion is. And I'll show you. There it is, right over there. And it's really big. We're gonna see if we can't walk up at least to this thing, get some pictures. And it's got a nice barbed wire fence around it. So if we can't get around the barbed wire fence, then we won't go in. Okay, so here we are at the haunted mansion, and there looks to be like gravestones out here on the property. Some kind of gravestones. Tombstones. Everything's boarded off. You can see there's some massive gates here. Everything's pretty well boarded up. And we're gonna take a look around. These are huge gates and a wonderful view of the sun. Okay, so we found an area with a lot of broken glass. Looks like it used to be like a little back porch area. And there's some boards that are displaced. As you can see, the walls have literally overgrown from ivy and plants. And this is posted no trespassing, so we're not going to go into the house. We're just going to take some pictures inside of it, basically because at least we can say we didn't go into the home. Okay, we just came up. As you can see, this is the one area here that has access into the home, which we're not going to go actually into. But you can see this is the house, the inside, and there may be squatters in here because this has been moved out, but this is the house that's been purportedly to be haunted to the point that they were not able to finish the home, and as a result they were not able to get anything done. Every time they start work on it, they'd stop, and it looks, as you can see, to be not very safe to even go in because nothing's done, nothing's finished. It's very wide open. There's wood and stuff all over the floors, and it looks to be extremely dangerous in there. My son took a picture in there earlier, and we have what looks to be a silhouette of a person inside, so we'll post that so you can see it. There is posted no trespassing all around the property, so at least I can say we didn't go in. If somebody comes up to try and arrest us, I can just say we just looked around the outside of the property.
There's a new chair.
Okay, so as you can see, you were able to see into the house to kind of get an idea of what it entails inside there. The house is very large, very spacious. There's another chair. We keep coming across these chairs. Looks like an area in where you could get into the basement area here.
The one inside the lot.
Yeah, see, there's chairs out here. So I assume that these are probably squatters that are living here. There's a back door, back porch area right here. It's actually got what looks to be like commercial doors on the property. So maybe at one time this area was being purchased to make some kind of a commercial business out of this, which it's big enough to be like maybe like a halfway house, or maybe a place for like drug addicts to recover in and things like that. So no telling what they actually had planned to do here. But there's more stones and things that have been displaced over the years, and lots of things that have kind of taken its toll. But you can see the outside of the building is very nice. Everything's finished really, really well on this house, and everything is very good, aside from all the broken glass, which there's broken glass pretty much on every window that there is. And so we're going to check out one other little area there where we might be able to get into the property. There's a little spot right over here. Looks to be some kind of an entrance there. Again, everything on this house is very, very well put together. Beautiful, beautiful potential in this home. And nice, pretty land it's sitting on. Again, like we said, you know, it's got what looks to be two tombstones sitting out here. On the property right here is actually an area. It looks like they may have actually had some of their stones sitting from their stonework, and it looks like to be maybe a water basin or something here. But there's definitely stonework here. And some kind of a box. which honestly to me looks like a honeybee box, but I don't think that's what it is. And there's pieces here, maybe part of like a well house or something for water. This is the house, the mansion, the haunted mansion. It's very, very big, huge property. Huge property. My kids keep saying, there's something there, because you can see up into the upper area windows. However, you know kids, there's probably not really anything there. Although if something did pop up right now, it would probably scare the crap out of me. You know, we had a lot of fun, and we didn't get to see the entire house, which is okay. I wanted to go in, but you know, there was, as I said, there was no trespassing posted on the gate out there, so we're not going to go in. Well, we had a lot of fun exploring the house and the grounds that it was on, but the temperatures were starting to get into triple digits, so we needed to go ahead and call it quits for the day and head on home. But what you can tell from the video is the state of disrepair that the house is in. All of the windows busted out, and a lot of evidence of squatters having recently been in the property. Now, I did some research when I got home and found out the most recent owners of the house was actually a wedding group, food catering, that wanted to turn the property into a chateau. But just like everybody else, overnight they turned tail and called it Splitsville. Is the house haunted? Are the grounds cursed? We don't know. But what we do know is that for whatever reason, the house is set vacant for decades. Owner after owner after owner. Now, we have plans on going back soon, and this time hopefully we'll get permission from the realty group so we can go inside the house without having to worry about any trespassing issues. But until that time comes, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to our channel. Be one of the first subscribers so that we can continue this series to even more exciting locations. And don't forget to leave comments too. Requests, recommendations, I will read those and get to them, and we'll use those as a jumping off ground for our next series of videos. And until that time comes though, please remember that we aren't anonymous, but we are everywhere. And until the time comes that we can have you along with us again, we bid thee farewell. Good night. Thank you.